The country is preparing for a potentially historic winter storm. 172 million people are under some form of winter weather warning through Sunday, with relentless snow, ice, and in some places wind chills below zero. And cities across the country are getting supplies ready. That includes St. Louis, Missouri, where streets are being pre-treated with over 13,000 gallons of brine. On top of that, the city is also meeting with emergency contractors to see what plows and personnel are available. What they're trying to do is prevent what happened last January, when streets in the city were covered in ice for weeks after the snow quickly froze, leaving many people trapped inside.
It seemed like it was forever. There was ice everywhere, and that's my concern about this storm, because it's going to be so cold, so it's going to ice immediately.
This storm is really expected to start tonight with sleet and freezing rain in Texas around 8 o'clock, and the heaviest conditions there 1 a.m. tomorrow to 5 a.m. on Sunday. And while we're enjoying a warm up here in Central Florida, snow and ice is expected just to our north in the Carolinas, and that could snap trees and even take down power lines fast.
West 2 Sunrise anchor Jason Guy shows us how local crews are answering the call to help.
OUC crews rolled out before sunrise on Friday morning. They're heading north to help get the lights back on for strangers, the same way out-of-state crews help us here in Central Florida after hurricanes.
We all help each other, help get the system back up.
WESH 2 News was there as OUC sent a 17-member power restoration team of 16 line technicians and a fleet mechanic about 500 miles away from Orlando to the Charleston metro area. They'll support South Carolina's largest power and water utility, Sandy Cooper.
They don't have the manpower alone to fix when something catastrophic like this happens. So it's nice that we all have like a band of brothers here that come together to help restore it a lot quicker.
But this trip is a different kind of challenge for a Florida crew with ice, snow, and bitterly cold temperatures.
We have bibs. We have a lot of thicker layer jackets that we get that we don't normally use for Florida here, you know. Definitely some waterproof boots with some thermal socks.
Once they get there, they'll first learn the local system specs, then they'll be going straight to the hardest hit areas. And it's more than just making sure people are comfortable in their homes.
You also have your hospitals, you have your grocery stores, you have a lot of places that need that power to help serve the community.
OUC tells us the crew will stay as long as needed, whether that's a few days or several weeks, depending on the damage. Jason Guy, WESH 2 News.
In addition to that OUC crew, Duke Energy Florida says they've deployed about 500 workers and contractors to South Carolina.
Freezing temperatures can be deadly if you're not careful. More than 1,000 people died nationwide from excessive cold or even hypothermia in 2023. Many of those deaths came in January. So if you are traveling north this weekend, dress for the cold weather. You will need to cover your nose as well as your ears, toes, cheeks, chin, and fingers. And listen to what a doctor says can happen if you don't bundle up properly.
As the coldness progresses and the frostbite increases, you could have things like numbness. Your extremities could get very pale and then can get hardened as well as you continue to progress through that.
Hypothermia happens when your body temperature drops below 95 degrees. That is life-threatening, and you might not even notice it right away. So if you see someone experiencing symptoms like fumbling hands, slurred speech, or memory loss, call 911.
Let's talk about your forecast now locally. Obviously, we are going to deal with a great warm weekend, Tony, but we all know somebody who's going to be going through this storm system.
Yeah, my phone's been blowing up. It's been crazy. I want just to put this into perspective. Take a look at the national feels like / wind chill map. We're at 80, okay? Look at Minneapolis, 29.
Below.
That's a 110 degree swing.
That's wild.
It's crazy. It's crazy. And all that cold air is now in place. That storm system is coming in to the southwest. This winter storm is now beginning in Texas, and I'm going to take you there in a second. And that's going to expand northward into Oklahoma, where I think they're going to get crushed with snow. Right now outside, no snow. It's beautiful. We're around 80 here. Back towards the coast, we're running in the low 70s. Let me take you to the Dallas Motor Speedway, where the temperature's been dropping all day as that cold air mass is moving on in. These have earlier today we were right around 60 degrees. This is going to continue to drop. I think Dallas is going to have some freezing rain As we get you into the evening hours, just north of there, we've got freezing rain along the Red River. So snow is going to start breaking out in Oklahoma, Oklahoma City a little bit later on. This front's kind of going to sag south. It's going to give us a few more clouds than originally thought for tomorrow. So many of us will be in the 70s, not 80, but it's still pretty warm, especially compared to where folks are now up to the north. Let me show you Futurecast for tonight. No issues whatsoever. Nice, beautiful, quiet Friday night. Temperatures are going to be mild here in central Florida. Overnight lows falling to about 65 at 11. Out the door tomorrow morning right around 60. Normal low should be 50. We're about 10 degrees above it in many areas. Now let me take you through the weekend with Futurecast here. A lot of clouds around during the day tomorrow. Could even be a couple showers late in the day off towards our west, but notice the flow and picking up, getting gusty here as we get you on the Sunday afternoon. That's why it's going to be very, very warm. And then here comes the beginnings of the rain with that front in a much weakened fashion for us here. But what it will do is turn the winds around, and then we start falling throughout the day there on Monday. Unfortunately, not a whole lot of rain, maybe a quarter to a half an inch up north, and barely enough to dampen the ground here in many areas south and east of I-4. Temperatures on your Saturday, 77 Umatilla, 77 there back towards Bushnell. Look at Bicklow, 78, Melbourne, 76, Palm Coast coming in at about 70. So there's our winter storm. Overnight tonight, you can see it moving towards Louisiana, Texas. Again, the pink is the ice storm warning. To the north of it, we've got winter storm warnings here. Winter storm watches in far northern New England. Those will get converted to winter storm warnings as we go through the day tomorrow. Now, latest graph update. This particular model, it's great. It's high res, but it only goes out 2.5 days. And in the next 2.5 days, look at Oklahoma City, over a foot of snow. Along and north of the Ohio River, I think it's going to do very, very well. There's a little wedge of warm air coming up the western side of the Appalachian Mountains. That's going to cut down the snow totals for folks like in Charleston, West Virginia. They'll do well, but just north of the Ohio River, up towards New York City Central Park, they're going to get a lot of snow. I think they have over a foot of snow in New York City. And then just to the south of that, look at this ice from Charlotte back towards Dallas, Murfreesboro. So that's your ice belt. Here locally, look at Sunday's highs now, 80 to 86 degrees, a beach day in January. Still calling for record-tying highs in Orlando and Sanford. Great beach day too, by the way. And the Rolex 24. Looks good, around 80 for the end of that race there. And then we take a look at Monday. Here comes the front. Much colder air will build on in as we get into Monday night and Tuesday. I'm going to take a closer look at the freeze potential for Tuesday in the next half hour. So 84 on Sunday, 67 Monday. Look at that stretch of temperatures in the mid-30s along the coast for several days. This is not a short cold snap, folks. We'll take a closer look at that next.